Alright, well, good evening again, everybody. Let's jump back into it. We were just pushing our way through the Arcane Sanctuary yesterday. And remember, we are doing legacy graphics for our whole trip through Nightmare. And let's... oh, whoops. Did not mean to do that. As you'll recall, last time we had just made our lore helm and our rhyme shield. So we were rocking those. And we are going to... let's see, is this our teleport staff? Yes, it is. And remember, we found these awesome gloves last time. +2, +20. And what are all these? Cold resist. Yep, okay. So just for the purposes of getting through... the Arcane Sanctuary, we're going to put our teleport staff back on. And that will just make it a little bit easier, hopefully. And also, let's check our game settings. Yeah, we're down to single player.
The Sanctuary. Horizon's obsession.
And that's the one with all the switchbacks, so let's try one of these other ones. These other ones are significantly easier. That guy is fire enchanted, so he is just not gonna take... see how that the teleport staff already is coming in handy. It just allows us to bypass a bunch of things that we really don't want to deal with. The interesting thing is that this will actually be... eventually this will be a pretty good place for us to farm. Oh, somehow I turned off. And did we get lucky? Yeah, we sure did. First way. Beautiful.
Horizon.
Seekers of the tomb.
So let's just check our quest log. And it is the smiley face, crescent moon, I guess. I don't remember where that one is. It might be... that's circle. It's like circle, double down arrow, something like that. Oop, you know what we didn't do? This actually is the portal. Make sure we get the Canyon of the Magi waypoint.
Hello.
Oh, regrettable. You must. I hope.
Not in town.
And this belt, not great, not useful. Alright, let's just press. I'm going to go ahead and we'll put the game on players 3 for now. That will just give us just a little bit more experience as we go through, because Tall Rush's Tombs are actually a pretty good place for... I should have taken the... I totally forgot that I set a portal there. But the tombs are actually a pretty good place for us. There's, you know, all of these doorways, places we can cast traps into. And like I said, the experience is pretty good in the tombs. Although, to be fair, at this point, you know, we're such a high level that... Amrin. Okay. Oh, magic resistance. So again, he's immune to fire. Just want to pick up some of these healing mana potions and continue onward. And really, we're just looking for like elites, big boss packs. We may have found the tomb here, if I'm not mistaken.
I can't carry anymore.
Check out this partisan. Just 2 sockets. Man, the game's given us a lot of 2-socket weapons. But I think this little angle over here on the map means that, yep, we found the tomb. Smoke sphere, that should be worth some money. Alright, let's head back to Luca Lane. And here is where we will swap back to our wand. Make sure we grab our Herodric staff. And let's see, we're starting to get a little bit full in terms of our capacity here, but look, we've got 3 diamonds. Give us a perfect diamond, that's fine. That's not actually that good of a belt anymore. Need to save all of these healing potions. What is this ring? Cold resist, lightning resist 10, magic find. That's not bad. Cold resist 28. Probably not going to use that. 9 magic find and 10 cold resist. Probably won't use that either. This cold resist and lightning resist, that dual res ring we'll definitely use. And this lightning resist ring is good, and the nasal ring, of course. So I think we're good with that. Just kind of get some of our runes sorted out here. Let's see what we're doing. Still got that Dusk Deep. Although at this point we're using the lore helm, so we may just kind of retire this. This Kelpie snare is not going to be particularly useful for us anymore, so we can move that one over too. Okay, that frees up just a little bit of space. What's this ring? Cold resist 22. I guess we'll save that one over the cold resist. What was the other one? 28. Just get a Raven Frost and be done with it.
Good evening.
Hello.
These items here. So this sphere is worth a little bit. 1 to firewall, I guess, kind of worth something. These are the rings we agreed we're getting rid of. Don't need that one. This is attack rating. Actually, quite a bit of attack rating. And this will give us 3 flawless sapphires. We will get to a point where we just won't be picking up everything. But at this point, it doesn't hurt to have some gems around. Especially like chip gems and perfect gems. Those are the ones that are, you know, going to be particularly valuable. Still a really good. Yeah. Hang on to that guy. Alright. Of course, we got another Am rune, which is pretty good. So we've got some of our higher runes here. We've got an Am. Looks like we got a couple of Thul runes. And quite a few Ral runes. Yeah, actually, like 6 Ral runes. My goodness, wow, that's a lot. Okay. So now we'll go fight Duriel. Remember, the thing we want to do before we go in... Oh, actually, let's make sure... Yeah, we still have this bound, so that's good. Left trigger and B will give us the ability to...
trust you?
Cast that lower resist. But we just want to take a whole bunch of thawing potions. And you can see our cold resist is now up to 85. And actually, that's cool. You can see when you do this, it shows we have 162 to our cold res. And we have a negative 40% difficulty penalty. That's from being in Nightmare. But also, our maximum cold resistance is increased by 10% because that's one of the effects of the thawing potion. So, let's go to the tomb. Yep, that works. We can probably just face tank him here. Because he doesn't do that much damage. At this point, we're leveled. Just keeping that lower resist upon him. You can see those little like fireworks going off over his head. Whenever that fades, you just want to put it back up. And I think we actually made the mistake of coming down here on players 3, didn't we? Okay. Look at all the stuff he dropped. Mesh belt, amulet, ring, scroll of town portal, and a military pick? My goodness. Well, maybe killing him on players 3 paid off. Also, we leveled up. So again, just keep pumping that vitality and get into our Wake of Inferno some more. And now Tyrael, of course, is going to tell us that
I shall
should have
track
gotten there
the
sooner.
prime evils to the ends of the world.
The
Thanks,
Archangel.
buddy. And now
This is
Farah's going to
terrible.
tell us it's horrible news. It's okay. This is Tancred's Crowbill. Another set item. What is this? Fire resist plus 16. Actually gonna save. I'm gonna put this on instead of the lightning resist. Vitalism Amulet. Big lightning resist on this, which we don't need. But otherwise, not bad. We have so much lightning resistance right now, though I don't know if it's really worth it, but we'll just save it as an option. Wow, this is actually a pretty sweet amulet also for an Amazon. +1 to passive and magic skills, 1 to max damage, that's worthless, but you know, passive and magic skills, it's nice. It gives you a little bit more of those passive skills as you're going. Level 18, 5 to strength, 11 all res, and 10 magic find. I mean, that's a really nice amulet for an Amazon to wear while they're leveling. So a couple of things here we've gotten for the Amazon the last couple of days. It's pretty sweet. Alright, so let's refresh our potions there. Pop over here. It's kind of like our little Amazon corner over here. What is this? This is the Ghoul Grasp Ring. We were going to just save this for ourselves. This is the Vidalis. That's Arctic. Tankrits. And again, this was another thing we were just going to save for ourselves. Alright, so let's go talk to Jaren. You could have come this far. Yes, we got it.
Good evening. You have done very well.
And now we go talk to Chief. Go east.
Greetings. Jaren tells me.
And again, skip the cutscene.
Greetings.
And we're back into modern graphics, but we don't have time for that. We're going to stick with the legacy graphics for now. We're still running Players 3. That should be okay. We start to run into problems. Remember, assassins don't need to pick up keys. They just... Bone helm. Sorry, assassins don't need to pick up keys because they automatically get the ability to pick locks. Crown. Just one. Crowns look kind of nice. I kind of like them for words. And is this going to be the Spider Cavern already, or is it the Arachnid lair? That's the only question. Spider Cavern. So, we'll go in, pick up our first of Kalim's relics. You can see why, you know, it's good to just keep popping vitality. Because really, how much life you have is a huge impact. Oh, a unique Rondell, I think that is a Heart Carver, if I'm not mistaken. And there's the Jade figurine that we will need to give to Mashif and eventually Alcor. We look like we maybe got pretty heavily poisoned there for a sec. Alright. So that's the first relic down. Keep pushing through. We'll hope that we get a skip of the Great Marsh. And here's where, you know, if you're running the Fade skill, it would be a good time to use it. Unfortunately, I didn't put on the fade skill yet. We'll pick it up a little later when we respec. Because obviously we've been... I'm just gonna go back and clear this poison right now because it's getting really annoying. You can... Basically, what that is you effectively took a critical hit from poison.
Greetings.
And so it just really hits you harder than most poison normally does. That is not useful. And then here is the Heartcarver Rondel, which gives you an additional bonus to find item. I don't know if it's... I don't think that that's something that's like particularly beneficial to Barbarian. I don't think it's like an end game build item. But a lot of Barbarians will use find item. Matter of fact, it's one of the best, or arguably the best magic finding builds is the Barbarian with find item. Because it essentially gives you 2 loots of the same corpse. Just while we're out here, just for the sake of getting through some of these jungles a little bit faster. Yeah, we'll just drop it down to 1 player. That way, you know, basically 1 hit, everything will just die. Because at this point, we're really not trying to get experience, we're not trying to farm, we're just trying to get through the game. Is this... or are we going to get a skip that gets us to the player jungle? We don't know. Yep, there we go. So we get lucky. Because as you'll recall, sometimes you have to go through the Great Marsh from the Spider Forest, and sometimes you don't. And you always hope that you don't, because there's literally nothing of value in the Great Marsh other than the fact that it connects to the Flare Jungle. And this looks like this is going to be where the Gidvin is, which means it's going to be where the sewers are, which is what we really want. There's the Gidvin guy. There they are.
What a delicious blade. I should consult Ormus.
And then this will be the way down to the Flare Dungeon. So in the meantime, we just need to make our way up to Lower Kurast. So we can make our way back, which means I really should stop and get all these things and just kind of run past everybody. It's kind of the pro gamer move here. Kind of be the speedrunner tactic to just run by here. Now, I would also, if I was really speedrunning, I would just put on my teleport staff would be without that for more than a few seconds. And
can't
turning
carry
to we're
anymore.
past everything.
I can't carry anymore.
You see how quickly you can get surrounded out here, even though we're doing crazy amounts of... Looks like we took a wrong turn there. Even though we're doing crazy amounts of damage, you know, these guys are still dangerous. So just keep dropping traps and keep moving forward. And looks like here we are, Lower Crust. Oops. Here's a place where we're going to want to get a waypoint. Also a place where it's worth going up to a higher player count. I do think that this is the first place in the entire game, Lower Kurast, where you can start dropping Grand Charms that also add 1 to skills. So that makes it worth just clearing out a few more things here than we normally would. Well, there's a small charm. He's magic resistant. But he's cursed now, so... Now remember, large charms can they'll never give you additional skills, but grand charms will. And grand charms can give you other affixes too, so typically like, the most valuable charms in the game are the ones that you can get from... You used to only be able to get them from like Bale and Neelathok, which were the charms that have the ability to add up to 45 life and, you know, give you plus to skills. But there are other charms that are really, really nice too, that are skillers. You know, faster hit recovery.
I am overburdened.
There are some that are, you know, they also have magic find.
am overburdened.
And here is a waypoint. So now we can take that, go back, and finish up the dungeon.
Good day.
But in the meantime, we'll talk to
You
Mormis. And see if anything was any good here. 56 defense, 2 dexterity. Remember, defense, not really that important. 5% faster hit recovery, that is good, and that kind of frees up that. That'll just fill up that one slot here, which was kind of being annoying. Lightning resistance, level 2 ice blast, nah. 26 attack rating and magic find? It's not a bad jewel actually. Let's go talk to Mashif real quick.
Well,
While we're here,
praise you.
we can go talk to Alcor. Again, while we're here.
Damn it! I wish you people would just leave me alone.
Love this guy.
You're new here, huh? Ah. It pains me.
Okay. Nope.
It pains me to win. From the ashes of it pains me.
Alright, thanks for the potion. 20 life. Let's go.
Greetings.
Throw that in the inventory.
Never.
My ultimate purpose is to destroy Mephisto. Yes, we know. Options. Here's where I'm going to drop this all the way down, because Flare Dungeon is just full of all of those dolls, and you do not want to take a chance with additional life on dolls, because when they die, they blow up, remember, for the amount of life that they had, which means that they will blow up and kill you. For even more life on high placements. So that's where we really gotta watch out for those guys. Again, there's where if you are a speedrunner, you're just teleporting past 90% of this stuff. Also, if you're a speedrunner, you probably have all of these maps memorized, because I think the... Oh, I don't even want to mess with that guy. But looks like the game wants me to. Sorry, I was gonna say, if you are a speedrunner, you have all of these maps memorized, because there's only so many of these Flare Dungeon maps, or of, yeah. And clearly we went the wrong way here. Yep. Whoops. And, yep, just more life. More fire traps. So we will see when we get down to Mephisto how... I don't we will see how good our map is for the level 2 Durance into the level 3 Durance. If it's a good map, then we may just farm Mephisto for a bit. And if it's not a great map, then we will make our way to... Where is... chest? Clearly I took a wrong turn over here. What? What? Here's where it's just really nice to have that teleport staff, because you can just pop it on, and actually we're just gonna go get it. That's the leaf staff. Make sure we got our teleport still working. Yep, sometimes it will unmap itself. Yep, there we go. I had a feeling he was over here somewhere. And Witch Doctor and Kidu is, I think, always immune to fire, so there's really no point in trying to fight him down there. So we have Kaleem's brain and Kaleem's eye. We need to get Kaleem's what's the other one? I forget. Another relic of Kaleem. His heart. We have to find that in the sewers.
This magic.
What'd you give me, Ormus? Anything good? Yeah, lightning resist 19. 1 to mana after each kill. That's not bad. Let's compare that to that other lightning resist ring that we got. 17. That's life and mana. I'd rather have the Ormus ring. Alright, cool. Alright, back to Lower Kuros. And yeah, I mean, we're level 50 already. We're such a high level for this point in the game. Normally, you know, by the time you get here, you're looking maybe level 40, 45. But we did a lot of high players 8 running at the beginning of this, so it kind of put us ahead of the game. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just makes the game that much easier now. While we're here. And we're gonna look for Lamb Mason's Tome. Light Bang. Some of the names of these monsters are just ridiculous. Those fire enchanting. I'm not gonna bother trying to find him. This should be, yep, this is where Battle Mage Serena is. Another very good place to put on extra players come down here, because there's a couple of mini bosses down here. They're usually worth... Anyway, let's see. Oh, you know what? I don't have my...
I can't carry anymore.
Don't have my lower resist. I was going to try and use the wand of lower resistance there and see if we could break that guy's immunity. Just to kind of demonstrate how that works, that, you know, even if you run across someone who's immune, depending on how much resistance they have and what level of wand you have, now, again, it's just, or what level of lower resist you cast, it's just a level 1, so it's not going to, you know, it's probably not going to break the immunity of these monsters, but it's possible. I guess we don't really need to find a way from here, so let's just proceed onward.
I am overburdened.
Okay, upper crust. Let's just look for the sewers. Should be around here somewhere. There they are. If the waypoint is right here, great. Oh, yeah, of course, it's right there.
I am overburdened.
Alright, so now we'll just look for the heart and the lower level of the sewers. I want to say that's like caves or something like that.
I am overburdened.
I kind of want to pick up that ring, but I don't know if the juice is worth the squeeze there. Trying to sort through all of that stuff on the ground. There are gloom bats here, which leads me to believe that the sewer leveler is somewhere nearby, but I could be wrong. Oh, there it is. Having that ability to teleport is just really nice. Another good place to come and crank up the player count settings, because these
I am
chests, I
overburdened.
think, are also super chests.
You have
Alright, there's the heart in the box. Take a look at this. Oh, Talrashas. Wow. I forgot that that was a death mask. Wow. This is a really great helmet. Look at that, required level 66, and we found it here at level 50, just randomly. It's just, wow. Just shows you the way this game sometimes will just really surprise you. This is an amazing, it's a good helmet for a lot of folks, but it's especially great for mercenaries. The lifesteal of 10% and the additional life, the additional mana, the additional resistances makes it a very good kind of poor man's, not even really a poor man's, I mean, this is just a nice helmet that a Act 2 mercenary can wear, because as long as they're hitting fast enough with their weapon, they will steal enough life back with Talrashas to stay alive a lot better than they would otherwise. So Talrashas is one of those things that you kind of look for to put on a mercenary. So, very cool. Awesome. Well, when we get to the point that we have a Act 2 mercenary that we want to kit out, we will definitely use Talrash's mask on that. Some of these skulls, I don't think they're worth holding on to anymore. They don't really do much for us. Flawed skull, no. Flawless skulls, we'll use them to combine into perfect skulls, because they're basically the same as perfect gems when you're crafting. But these kind of broken and chipped skulls and stuff, they're just not that good. What are we doing with the rings? I forgot. Yeah, that's the one we're keeping. Okay.
good day.
Meant to sell that, not just drop it. And let's go give the book to Alcor.
You have found.
And again, geez. More stat points, which means that we must have a level in here. Alright. Do Upper Kurast. Get ourselves to Travancore. Pick up the waypoint up here. That's Grand Charm. Could be a skill. Probably won't be, but technically, any Grand Charm we find from this point forward could have plus to skills on it. Kind of fun.
I am overburdened.
There's Kalim's flail. Just clear out some of these Alright. Let's clear up the console. It's a little indecisive there. Just clear up the console first. Pick up those greaves.
I am overburdened.
He is fire enchanted, so a lot of times he will just be immune to fire. But, for whatever reason, this time he's not.
The dark magic here is dispelled.
Alright. Pick up these gauntlets.
Once properly ridding.
There we go. Got Kaleem's flail. Let's go see about the other things that we got. 2 dexterity, crap. Enhanced defense, crap. 7 to life. Definitely not a skiller. Lightning resist 11. No thanks. All garbage. Yeah. For now, we'll keep the teleport, because it may just help us out of a jam as we're navigating the Durance. Oh, whoops! I gotta actually smash the thing. Not gonna be anything any good. These darn Stygian dolls. They're just the worst. And here's the way down. Thank you. That was great. Nice, easy level 1. Now we're definitely gonna want to pick up the waypoint down here because Nightmare Mephisto can drop all kinds of good stuff. How many charges do we have left on this? 16. Okay, so we're doing okay on that. What happened to our sound? I don't know. Weird that some of our sounds appear to have gone away. I don't know how that happened exactly. Maybe it's still coming through for you guys, but for me, half the sounds are just gone. Still got 10 charges left. Yikes. God, those guys just really do a ton of damage. Well, we've explored whole huge paths of this map. We haven't found either the waypoint or the way down yet, which means that it's entirely possible we'll get lucky and they'll be right next to each other. So there's the way down. We know this is where we want to go. So the waypoint should be straight across here somewhere. Nope. We might be out of charges. Which is not a great situation. Goodness. Here it is. So that is not a very good
Stay a while and listen.
map.
Hello.
And we're just gonna pop over here to Hratley, have him repair the charges to our staff. 73,000 gold, not cheap, but money well spent for 33 teleport charges. You can see how it really does come in handy. Goodness. Oh, good thing that wasn't socketed. I thought for a second I had really screwed that up. Okay. Still have our lower resist? Yes, we do. So, now let's just go to it. And you didn't drop anything. Thanks, Wyan. Really appreciate that. Alright. Let's go fight. Let's kill Mephisto. He should go down pretty fast, especially with lower resist on him. God, how many of those death balls am I gonna take? Apparently all of them. But you can see, we're just leveled so high that His spells don't really pose that much threat to us. And there it is. That's probably worth some money. The rest of this is just whatever.
Mephisto, you were no match for me.
You were no match for me, Mephisto. Eh. Alright, well, with that over, let's go to Act 3. Or, sorry, Act 4. And actually, I am going to see if I can restart the game here and see if we can get the audio issues fixed. So I'm going to stop this, start a new game, end the stream, start a new stream, and see if we can get the audio working properly. So catch up with you guys in just a sec.